What's up guys, it's Zero here. The Cyberpunk Orion release date. Let's talk about it. According to many reports and publications, the release date for Cyberpunk Orion is still likely years away. Obviously, we recently got the release of Cyberpunk 2077 Phantom Liberty, which is the one and only DLC we will be getting for Cyberpunk 2077. And I feel CD Projekt Red absolutely knocked it out of the park, especially when we consider what transpired from the very beginning of Cyberpunk 2077 to now. It's like night and day. An unbelievable experience, and they really turned things around in what I believe to be the greatest comeback story in the history of video games. So that leaves us really excited for the future, and that being, of course, Cyberpunk Orion and the potential release date here. And although I do believe that Cyberpunk Orion is being actively worked on as we speak, they flew a lot of the core people from Cyberpunk 2077 and they flew them to Boston to start working on Cyberpunk Orion. I still believe that we really are definitely years away from the release of the game. Obviously, with how Cyberpunk 2077, how that released and how shaky it was at launch, they're going to want to make sure and really look at what they did right, wrong, and what they can do different moving forward. And I also believe that obviously the next game coming out of CD Projekt Red is going to be the next Witcher title. And I believe we're going to be hearing more about the new Witcher game either in 2024 or 2025. I think the release date is probably going to be 2026 or 2027, just depending on how far they are in development. It could be sooner, but I think that there's a good chance that since they really haven't shown us much, ever since they showed us that teaser image, I think that it's reasonable to expect we're going to be hearing some more about it probably next year in 2024, and then it'll release probably in the next couple of years from there. CD Projekt Red is going to want to take their time with The Witcher to make sure they knock that out of the park, especially coming off of one of the greatest trilogies in the history of video games, that being the Witcher trilogy. I think they're definitely going to be taking their time with this game. Following the new Witcher title, I believe that the next game coming from CD Projekt Red is going to be Cyberpunk Orion. There's a chance that between The Witcher and Cyberpunk Orion that there's a brand new IP that CD Projekt Red decides to release to the world, but I think it's reasonable to expect the next title after The Witcher is going to be Cyberpunk Orion, because they're going to want to strike while the iron's hot. Obviously, Phantom Liberty was, acclaimed and got so many incredible reviews from people in the community as well as those that, are writing a lot of these publications. So if I had to guess, guys, I think that we're probably going to be getting our next Cyberpunk title, that being Cyberpunk Orion, most likely in like 2027, 2028, or maybe even 2029. I know that seems a really long ways off, but when you consider the team that's working on The Witcher, maybe they've got a massive team working on Cyberpunk Orion, and that way it'll end up speeding up the process quite a bit. But I just feel that if we think of the trajectory of games like Grand Theft Auto, which obviously Rockstar has taken so much time, I think, CD Projekt Red, it's reasonable to expect they're going to really take their time with this next title, because they know that it's going to be one of the most anticipated games when it gets announced, and obviously they're going to want to knock it out of the park. They released Cyberpunk 2077 early to please investors, and I don't believe they're going to make that mistake again. But what do you guys think? When do you think Cyberpunk Orion is going to get released to the world? I would love to hear your thoughts about it in the comment section down below. And at the end of the gameplay, watch my next Cyberpunk Orion video. And if you guys enjoy it, make sure you leave a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, stay positive, just keep grinding, and as always, I'll talk to you guys all in the next one. Peace.
Goes nothing.
It worked! Come look!
Little engine that could.
What do you want to talk about?
I know this may sound foolish, because I asked you to help me, but why are you doing this?
Because it's important to you.
But is that all? Sorry, that sounded worse than I intended.
Any more questions?
No, I know everything I need to, I believe. Perhaps I should send Rogue flowers to thank her for introducing us.
Not really your style, don't think.
I would add a card. Thank you for giving me a true friend, you manipulative whore.
That's my girl.
Let's ride, V.
plan, boss.
All right, the train's leaving. We better move.
Okay, let's go. Ready to roll. Fuck! It worked! Woohoo!
Of course it did, just as I said it would.
What's the meaning of this?
Exactly what you see. The basilisk.
All I see is 2 trucks with giant Militech logos on them. Fuck, Panam, you can see them from miles away! You think we don't have problems enough on our hands? The Raffens could rear their heads at any moment. And now we have Militech to worry about too.
Stop it! Fuck! Just shut up already! Do you want to serve corporations forever? Fine, go right ahead. In that case, we'll leave the basilisk as a souvenir of what this family used to be. Or you know what? Maybe next time we're attacked, we'll be able to fight back!
As soon as I'm done with Biotechnica, we call a family meeting to discuss this. Discuss you. Until that time, I want these trucks out of my sight.
And the basilisk? Can we put it together?
Do what you want. Just get out of my sight.
Bob, Mitch, you two take the trucks around back. We need to unload.
Sure, but then what do we do with them?
Oh, I've got an idea.
Got quite a pair of lungs there.
Thanks. I believe the last time I pulled something like that, I was 10 years old.
Seems still to be in fine working order. You need me again. All you gotta do is call.
V. I'm sure I will. So you'd better expect that call.
Be waiting. Take care.